No matter where you are watching and listening from, we are here together. Hello, I'm Deborah Cheetham, Artistic Director of Australia's National Indigenous Opera Company, Short Black Opera. I also have the privilege of being a Professor of Music at the Sir Zelman Cowen School of Music, Monash University. Here Together is Melbourne Recital Centre's digital streaming season. While the centre's doors may be closed, the music continues, and it's free. This fortnight, we explore music from the 150 years between 1600 and 1750, known collectively as the Baroque period. Within this collection of beautifully curated concerts from the MRC, you will discover the music of three Indigenous composers: Yorta Yorta composer and singer Dr. Lou Bennett, Yidaki master William Barton, and also an offering from my 2019 Merlin Meyer commission. We begin with a very Melbourne ensemble, Latitude 37, taking their name from Melbourne's geographical location and their style from deep within the riches of that particular period that was the early Baroque. This concert explores the simplicity and genius of the folia, or ground bass, which was one compositional technique that inspired composers from all over Europe during the Baroque period. I think the ground bass has made an appearance in Australia on occasion over the last 2,000 generations too. Reconciliation Week 2020 is one that will not easily be forgotten. It's a time when, as a society, we've been brought closer together somehow at a time when we've been forced to be further apart. Song for Dulka Warangid simply translates as land for all in the Kaidil language from Bentic Island. This work will be heard as the last piece in a concert featuring the ensemble Syzygy. Song for Dulka Warangid was the commission for the Merlin Meyer Prize of 2019, which seems like an absolute lifetime ago. It's a work in 7 movements for flutes, clarinets, violin, cello, piano, and soprano. Each movement is designed to respond to and express the vitality and presence of the Kaidil women. It's inspired by a work of art that was created by 7 Kaidil women, each painting a section of the island that they call home. It's a magnificent work which hangs in the NGV and has also been woven into tapestry form, and that's where you can visit it once the doors are open again, the 2nd floor balcony of the MRC. It's a work that forms part of my Woven Song series, and I'm very proud that it should be part of this curated series. 48 Ways of Looking at Bach by Donald Nicholson, the Well-Tempered Clavier Book 2 Part 1 is quite a title. And believe me, you're in for a treat because it is quite a recital. When we look at the issues of tuning from Bach's time, we realize that there was much more on offer than the A440, A441 that we're familiar with today. And Donald takes us there in a truly insightful fashion. Devotees of Purcell would have him stand beside the other great names of his time, such as Bach and Handel. But Purcell died in his 30s, leaving this world all too soon, and his admirers to wonder what might have been. All the clarity of Purcell's signature elegance can be found in the score of this semi-staged opera, King Arthur. It's brought to life for us with the glimmering vitality of the Gabrieli Consort and Players in this new performing edition by Christopher Suckling, an artistic director of the Gabrieli Consort, Paul McCreish. I have had the very great pleasure of working with the Australian String Quartet, both here in Australia and at the 2017 Biennale in Venice, where we performed part of the series from the Quartet and Country. In this concert, we're in for a treat as we hear the language of my grandmother and Lou Bennett's grandmother, Yorta Yorta language, and also the magnificent style of William Barton as he sings the Yidaki into life with 4 exceptional musicians, the Australian String Quartet, Dr. Lou Bennett and William Barton in Quartet for Country. Music informs, uplifts, entertains and inspires us, and we need it now more than ever before. So enjoy this fortnight's program and remember, we are here together.